that my computer doesn't explode. So I'm just hoping my computer doesn't just explode. So, if you saw my other video, you'll have seen the line work for this. Okay, this is where I was gonna have this be like a previous for this video, because I'm kind of bad at talking while drawing. But this would be such a long video. And it just takes so long. It just takes so long to just like script it mostly. And then it would end up just being like really short, and that's really not fun. And I'm trying to just get better at Twitch streaming too, because I stream on Twitch. So this is going to be kind of different from my other uploads. I'll just be kind of talking obviously about the characters. So, well, not really the characters, but their designs and the kind of lore reasons behind why their designs are the way they are. Because I think it's very important in character design that you have reasons, like the aesthetic, like design elements. So, Beelzebub is the devil for gluttony, and so he has like all the mouths on him, and a tooth kind of earring, and a lot of stuff for him. I just kind of thought it would look cool, to be honest. But it's very easy to explain like all the stuff to the devils because you know they relate to the Thin Man body, and this honestly, like the whole idea for them came from the that Lavender Town video, turning the 7 deadly sins into characters, and I really like what she had to say like about gluttony, like how gluttony should actually be like kind of malnourished because it's, you know, like you're never satiated, you're never satisfied. And honestly, gluttony is like Beelzebub is like a comfort character for me. I draw him so often. And his design hasn't actually really changed that much since like the first pass. And his horns, they're mostly to just kind of balance out his design. Such a interesting costume because Greta likes to crash. And for all of them, I am doing like full color, like finished pieces, like full shading and everything, which I haven't done in so long. And it's a little scary. And like the Gilpog has like very light, like his entire color palette is green. Like even his hair is kind of like white, but it's very light green. Sometimes look for the colors because these things are looking kind of blue. And also in the background, is a gray so that I can use the fill bucket tool on the hair. And also, one part of the left side is like your super long, skinny neck, and that's mostly just a remnant of my old style, where I just drew neck very long, and it honestly kind of came out of nowhere, and it took me a while to realize I was drawing neck like just really long, but it stuck with him because he's mostly supposed to look lanky and just like not right. Like it's just like lanky and like thin enough to be unappealing. And well, honestly, I thought I would have more to say on him because the design was just like just my absolute favorite, honestly. Well, it still is my absolute favorite. But I can also talk more about him like as a character. So each of the devils, like they have demons working under them, and demons all share like a similar design. Like, like there are 7 different types of demons, and they share like a similarity with one of the devils. And I have it all in a sketchbook of drawing out each devil and demons that like kind of reside under them. And I don't have any for him yet, which is a sign, honestly, because I want like more pieces to draw him more. So like personality-wise, he's a pretty cool guy. Like he's pretty chill. And it's kind of awful because I don't really like think about his character much. I just draw him a lot. So he's pretty underdeveloped, which is why I can't really talk much on his design, because I haven't really thought of lore reasons behind his design. Because a lot of the devils, like their designs are just aesthetic purposes to tie them to the setting. But I just completely forgot. I was gonna talk about things that I kind of avoided in my last video. So basically, the main purpose of the gods, like kind of in modern day, is to monitor whatever the god or goddess of. But it's also to like they also grant like wishes to the beings existing in the middle domain, and the gods can like they will only grant wishes that those in the middle domain can't do themselves. Like if a human wanted to just grow wings and fly, that would be something that they would ask of a god. Now, whether that god will actually do it or not, who knows? The gods are pretty fickle sometimes. And the devils, so the gods and devils share all the same kind of powers. Like they can do like everything that the other can, but it's not really their place to do the things that the gods do. And so that's where kind of loopholes come in. And one of my characters was a human who died very early on in life in a pretty unfair way. And so one of the devils struck up a deal with her that he can basically bring her back to life, but they're kind of attached because, that's something that she couldn't do on her own. Bring herself back to life. So basically, she has to, like, if she wanted to have her go again at life, she would have to die at the exact same age that she died when she was first alive. So like, let's say she died at 20, she could come back again, but she would still die at 20, and come back again, die at 20. Because it's really a way to, because it has to like still stay balanced in the universe. because the whole thing about gods and devils is they're there to create balance, which is why one does what the other can't. Um, so the devils, what they do is they grant wishes that, the beings living in the middle domain can do on their own, like get rich and famous. Technically, you would be able to do that on your own. So they make it happen easy, like easier, and it won't really throw off the balance in the universe by, essentially granting humans or like granting beings the powers that they shouldn't have. And a lot of the story, um, kind of, a lot of the events in my story revolves around the next level I'll be drawing. So I'll talk a whole lot more on that when I get to him. And I will definitely not be able to finish all of them in one live stream because it usually takes me around 2 hours to finish a piece. Like usually an hour to do line art and an hour to do the coloring. And I don't know how long it's gonna take me to do like full color and shading. Probably not super long because it's not like I'm gonna do like it's gonna be simplified kind of shading just to make it look polished. Because it's a bit scary. I think I used to have like more of a painterly kind of shading style, and with how complicated my style is now, it's a bit scary to think of how long it would take me to do all that. But I guess that's one of the downfalls of, kind of getting better, I guess. Because I always wanted to have like a more detailed style, and now I'm paying the price for that.